Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. It's Saturday. On Saturday, I drink something from my cellar, so it's not just wallpaper, essentially. And this is 2019. It's a variant of Bourbon County's, or Goose Island's Bourbon County. It's a Café de Olla. I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologize. 13.5% ABV. And it was bottled a little over 3 years ago, and they give the drink by 3 years for this one. So if it's garbage, it's my own fault because it's a couple weeks past. This is a stout aged in bourbon barrels with coffee, cassia bark, orange peel, and panela sugar added. I think that's coffee aromas layered with notes of cinnamon and orange. Yeah, that cassia bark is like cinnamony. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out how to word that. Decent amount of brown mixed in with the black as that poured in the glass. It's pretty darn dark, but there is a little bit of a brownness to it. So not quite motor oil, but pretty close. Finger and a quarter of this dark mocha head. It's starting, they're like popping quickly, so I think it's going to go down pretty fast. Given the ABV, given the time, given the adjuncts, I'm not surprised it's going to go down. But it is beautiful. I mean, that is definitely a beautiful looking. Get the both sides of the glass with the labeling. It is proper glassware. Actually, I think it might even be from 2019. Yep. What else to say? Oh, looks good. Let's get into the aroma. Still get a decent amount of coffee. There's the cinnamon. I was going to say, like, that cinnamon note should be hitting me because I'm sure that's still there. It is very pleasant, though. Some nice chocolate. Roast from the beer. I think that is definitely some coffee still, though, also. Because of that roastiness, and again, maybe because of a little bit of that coffee, and maybe even the cinnamon's adding to this, there is milk chocolate and dark chocolate. I don't get any orange. My understanding is orange can fade relatively quickly in beer. Like they did, I don't think I have any more. Midnight Orange. Yeah, I don't think I have any more, which I thought was quite good. But the orange faded, and then it was just like cacao nibs in the Bourbon County, which I thought was phenomenal. Very easy adjunct, nothing super special, just adding cacao nibs. But I thought that really worked with that beer. But it did. The orange faded pretty quickly, and I think I'm experiencing the same thing here, at least in the aroma. I can get some of the spirit. I don't get a lot of wood. Like I don't get the oak specifically, but I do get the spirit. Kiss of coconut in there. And then like that cinnamon's like, wait, remember me? You haven't sent me in a little while. So it's like, it's definitely there, but it's not overpowering. I think I might have said it when I did the review. It's kind of like if you use chocolate milk in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like it's kind of like what I think that would smell like in beer form. Let's see what it tastes. Cheers. There is the most tiniest of kisses of that orange, about 3/4 of the way. Other than that, you're really getting some classic Bourbon County notes. The chocolate, I mean, and this dark chocolate finish is amazing. But you get that chocolate. I would, again, like the aroma, say milk and dark. That cinnamon for sure. But again, I don't think it's overpowering. I think 3 years on this actually was kind of nice in terms of letting that cinnamon die down a little bit. Now in the aftertaste, I'm still getting that strong dark chocolate, but there is this like orange peel thing. So it's kind of like one of those dark chocolate orange candy balls you can get, like where you smash them and it breaks up into peel, like looks like an orange made out of chocolate. kind of like that. Not that intense of orange though, like don't misunderstand me. That coffee, I'm gonna do another sip and see if I get some green pepper out of it. I think like the aroma, and what I was thinking with the aroma is that coffee is adding to the roastiness of it. I don't think that's just a base roast coming through, because it's relatively roasty beer, but also has a healthy amount of sweetness, so that is helping to bring some balance, to the beer, which is nice. Yeah, yeah, super kiss, man. Like two very light notes. That green pepper, yeah, I'm looking for it, to be fair, but there's just a hint of it. But I definitely get coffee. Like that sip confirmed there is specifically coffee being expressed in this beer, so that's really cool. Again, that chocolate, for me, like the cinnamon is definitely there. To me, this chocolate thing and how real this dark chocolate part of it is, like the milk chocolate's there, but this dark chocolate, and maybe because it just lingers on the palate for so long after the sip, it really is like I had, what's the brand, Taza. They do really nice chocolate out of the Boston area. They're out of, I think they're out of Cambridge specifically, or Somerville. Anyway, somewhere near Boston. And they have a cinnamon version. Kind of reminds me of that. They also have a chocolate version, which is nice. So like the cinnamon's there for sure. And there are things, the other adjuncts, the base stuff is there. Just like the aroma, I don't get oak, but I do get a little bit of this bourbon sweetness. I hate to say heat, but a little heat without burn, like just the taste of bourbon without the like kind of heat. Although I'm getting some warmth in my chest, to be fair. There it is. Okay, just clicked on me, or clicked in my mind. I'm like, I got a little coconut in the aroma, little coconut, little caramel in there as well. But man, here it is again, that aftertaste with that chocolate. Man, it's weird to focus so much on after the sip, but like, might be my favorite part. Which is, I don't think I've done a lot of beer reviews at this point. I don't think I've ever said the best part was the aftertaste. I think I've said the other way before, where like I didn't like the aftertaste and that maybe made the beer not as good. I like the sip, but this aftertaste is just so strong. It's desserty without being cloyingly sweet or too much. I think this is really good. I think this is my last one. That coffee has held up pretty good for 3 years. I'll say that. Always interesting to see what coffee will do, and not perfect, but held up pretty well. And again, maybe if I drank this 3 weeks ago, it would have been perfect. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Have you had this beer before? Do you remember drinking it like 3 years ago? Have you had it more recently? What are your thoughts on adjuncts in Bourbon County, this upcoming year's lineup? Anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.